Going to Target to spend all my money. Anyone ever going to Target for one thing, and all you want to do is like spend all your money? Uncle! Why? Hello, welcome to the Today News, featuring yours truly. Oh my god, why am I like this? I blame Emma for the title, Niqabi Chronicles. Search her on Instagram. Yeah. Hi. How you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. No one asked me for this, but here I am doing it. I'm going to answer a few questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. So yeah, let's dive right into it like every YouTuber says, right? Am I right? Yeah, guys. Okay, cool. First question. Your journey. How did you start wearing niqab? What were the stepping stones, and how long have you been wearing it? I have been wearing niqab since I was 19 years old. It didn't start because anyone was like, hey, yo, you need to start wearing niqab. What are you doing? No, that wasn't it. I don't know why I decided to do a guy's voice and a Jersey dude's voice. My dad sounds like an old Trinidadian man that's like, hey, oh, there, what you doing? That's my dad, but I don't. Okay, anyways, I started, two of my sisters were wearing it before me, and they were wearing it for a while, and then I started, but no one knew when I started. It was something that I just wanted to do. I wanted to research by myself. I wanted to make the decision by myself, just because I didn't want it to be where it was like, oh, well, I'm wearing it because my sisters are wearing it. I wanted to like actually love it. I have cat hair all over me. That's cute. But yeah, I bought books about women's rights in Islam. I bought books about hijab and whether it's mandatory or not, and I found that there were a difference of opinions, two being one that it's mandatory, you have to wear it, and one where the niqab is upon the woman's choice and it's based off of hadith, and I'm not going to get into hadith. You guys can like look it up if you'd like. How do you manage your time, yourself, studies, work, family, shoots, etc.? I don't. I don't. That's something that I'm working really hard on trying to do, because I'm not good at time management, and I try to be as much as possible. I try to like do bullet journaling and doing scheduling on my phone and all of that stuff. I realized I had to start doing that once I started working more. I had to learn how to make time for myself, for my family, for my friends, everything. Like, adulthood is amazing. I like did with like my thumbs up and mouth open. You guys couldn't see that. That's cool. Is it hard being a niqabi and photographing non-Muslims? Are they hesitant or awkward? No. Everyone who's ever worked with me has seen my Instagram before, so it's not a surprise of what I look like. I think people expect me to be very strict though, and then like, or like just very stuck up, and then when they meet me, I'm not. At least I hope I'm not stuck up.
I'm an awkward human being, hence all the jokes that you're going to be witnessing in this video, because I can't function like a regular human. Like, it's just not possible for me. The way my brain works fascinates even me. So yeah.
I've never had like anyone who was awkward around me. Everyone, alhamdulillah, Allahumma barik, everyone that I've worked with have been amazing. So I think I've only had one awkward experience, and that was with another photographer, and it's partly because she had no idea that I was going to be there, and she only corresponded with me through email, and I don't think she looked up my Instagram. So when she finally saw me, it was more of like a,
oh, hi, oh my gosh, you're here, and I was like, what's up?
So yeah, it's she was trying not to make it awkward, but then made it awkward. So yeah, good times. Where are you from? I am from sweet TNT. I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, but I grew up in New Jersey, so hence the mixed accents you will hear throughout the video. I am a confused child. I'm confused, very confused. I blame my parents. They moved me so much. But yeah, what is your favorite color? I love everything lavender. I should have been a mermaid, and I like tell my mom this even up to today. I'm 25 years old, and I should have been a mermaid. Although I think I would die because I can't swim. I don't know how to swim. So I probably would be a dead mermaid. That's really morbid. Why did I say that? Moving on. Do you do henna on yourself, and how? I do henna on myself. I practice on myself, on my mom, on my sisters. None of them have a choice. Because if I don't practice, I end up forgetting. It's like muscle memory, basically. But yeah, I make my own cones myself. I make the paste myself, and I just practice over and over and over again. Are you Desi? I'm confused. I'm confused too. Am I considered Desi? I'm 5th generation Trinidadian, so all you tell me, are Desi enough? I don't know. No, my ancestors are from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and China, Germany, Scotland. Colonization, guys. How long have you been shooting for? I have been shooting for more than 10 years. I started calling myself a photographer when I was in high school, which if like I look back on pictures that I did in high school, I wouldn't really call myself a photographer, in my opinion now. But yeah, I thought very highly of myself. But it kind of started, my interest in photography started when I was really little. My dad always had a film camera with him, and he'd take me and my sisters to the Hudson in Jersey, and he'd just take pictures of us all the time, of everything, of like the rocks, of the water, everything. Brown family, I'm telling you, they never fail you, you know? Yeah, you know. Are you single? Yeah, I am. And if you haven't, if like from this video you can't understand why, well, I can't help you because this is why I am the way I am. There's no helping that. How's life being a minority within a minority? I'm guessing you mean being a niqabi within the brown community. Girl, you know, Ama, you know why you have to ask me this question, you know. There's like, you know, two sides, I think, or I don't know if there's an in-between. I guess there is an in-between that I don't know. But there is the side that everybody's cool, you know, nobody cares about what you're doing, they just kind of living their life. Mind your business, you know, mind your business. And then there's the side that's like,
sister, mashallah, like, I couldn't do it, but, you know, you're just kind of blocking your life. Like, how are people going to have interaction with you, conversation? They can't even see your face. I don't think that's American enough.
Or the person that's like,
sister, you're blocking your path. How are you going to get an education? How are you going to get a job? How are you going to breathe? How are you going to eat? How are you going to sleep? How are you going to think?
Oh my God, shut up. Dude, how do you survive? Like, how are you surviving with that type of closed-minded mentality? Last time I checked, I'm talking, I'm thinking, I'm a photographer, I'm living my life, I'm eating food. Stop with that closed-minded mentality. Like, I'm sorry if like people don't talk to you. It's probably because you don't have a personality. Me doing this, me covering, me dressing a certain way does not block my path. It does not. Let me just make that really clear. It does not block my path. What blocks my path is mentality like you, or like if I were to even think that way of myself. That's what blocks someone's path. So, yeah. Anyways, favorite song. Okay, cool. Favorite song, favorite book. My favorite song is Blackbird by the Beatles. Kind of get that influence from my dad. And my sister used to play that, or like Coldplay, on our way to the beach. And just good memories. My favorite book. I don't know if I can find it right now.
Somewhere on my bookshelf. Oh, my favorite book is this one.
It's called Interpreter of Maladies by Jhumpa Lahiri, or Lahiri. I think I'm pronouncing her name wrong. Please forgive me or like correct me in the comments. It is a series of short stories that she has written, and they're no more than like 10 pages, maybe 10 to 20 pages. And each story leaves you feeling a certain way, and I absolutely love when authors have that capability of making you feel. And so this book made me fall in love with all of her writing. I think she's an amazing author. Where do you get your abayas from, girl? I get my abayas from a multitude of places. It's never just like one place. I've gotten it from Sana Styles, Modanisa, Forever 21, the dresses that they have there. Yeah, and then a lot of them are just hand-me-downs. Like this bad gal over here is my sister's abaya from like 10 years ago. Hand-me-downs are amazing. It saves the environment. So yeah. Who is your BTS bias? Ik ben het, ja.
My name is Mamoy and I have an addiction. I am a BTS fan. If you're wondering why I'm single, this is a real reason. Because I don't have time for anyone else, because I love them so much. Oh my god.
My BTS bias is V, Kim Taehyung. I love him. I want to be best friends with him. I think we could be really good best friends. V, I love him. My bias wrecker, Jungkook. I love him. Okay, his vocals, everything about him. I love him. So that's that. Okay, glad you guys know that I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. Self-care. I don't have a self-care routine down. My therapist is going to be watching this and she's just going to be like, what the hell, dude? What the hell? I'm working on it. I try to have self-care every day. One of the things that I try to do is I either listen to an audiobook or I will read for 20 minutes, and that's just one of the things. Another thing is like I will sit outside for about 5 minutes and just like listen to the birds and the wind and all of that hippie stuff, because that is what I am. I'm a hippie. I'm a hippie. I'm a hippie. Okay, last question. How have people reacted when interacting with you in niqab? I honestly don't know. Like, I can't tell you because I don't pay attention enough. Like, my friends pay attention more than I do. I literally am in my own little world and I just don't care. Like, I know that I made a decision to wear what I'm wearing, and if you're uncomfortable, I can't help you. You be uncomfortable in your own corner. That's not my fault. Like, I can't help you with your discomfort. If I was wearing a bag over my head, someone would be uncomfortable. If I was wearing a unicorn costume, someone would be uncomfortable. So there's no pleasing anyone, and I just don't care enough. Sometimes I wish I did care a little bit, but like I don't care enough. Me do what me want to do. So I do what I want to do, and I don't ask permission. Better to ask forgiveness than permission, right? Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. Bye!